Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Cynthia. I'm an Italian knitter that currently lives in the southern west part of Italy. I'm a knitter, and here on YouTube I post mainly videos about my knitting experience, journeys, all my updates on what I currently am buying, what I'm currently working on, some finished project, some old projects, and sometimes I will add also some kind of travel experience vlog on my journey around some places, and I hope you will enjoy to spend some time with me. Currently, I'm wearing an old garment that I made with a pure wool, not dyed, that I bought two summer ago, I think. Yes, when I was on holiday, like near Bolzan, in the northwest part of Italy. And while I was there, we were traveling around the region, and we went near, I think was lake of Antesana, and during our hike, like I think after the hike, and next to the lake, there was a small meal, and it was this nice couple that were like selling their finished garments, also some balls of yarn. It was not time, so it is the color of the ship, and I really liked them. And this is not treated, it's like 100% pure wool, and it was very nice to talk to them and to see like small businesses that were run for like almost a century. It was incredible. And I bought two big skeins. I don't know if it's possible to talk about skeins, because this was 250 grams of wool, and I have another 250 grams. And I decided to make the vest, because I was feeling that was itching as it was not treated. I was not sure what I could get, so when it was time to decide, I was feeling, okay, this will be a garment that will need something to lay over. Sorry. So a vest was a comfortable choice. So I didn't follow any pattern. It was in the beginning of my knitting journey, so I found like a pattern for a sweater, like a free pattern, and I kind of adapted, because also this kind of pattern that I found was worked front for the front, then the back, or like, and then joined together. But I don't like to knit the two panels in separate time. So I decided to make my swatch to adapt the measures, and also to adapt everything in order that I could join everything in the round. So I think I casted on 167 with 4mm needle, and I did a bit of, like, I started bottom up, so I did the ribbing and then all the body, and then when it was time to shape for the armhole, I was making the creases, and I kind of figured out what was going on. If I need to turn back in time, I would definitely make the armhole a bit more wide, because it's like it's perfect shape, but I don't know if you can notice, but it's kind of here, it's, I don't feel on the body because it's very comfortable, but I think 1 centimeter would look better, because if I move, you see, for maybe here was, or even maybe it was my sewing that was not like perfect, perfect decision, and it was not done perfectly, but this bothers me a bit. I could still wear it and I'm very happy, and this is very warm, and in this kind of weather when it's not that cold and not even that warm, that you need something just to lay on top, because I feel very much the cold, so I definitely in the winter time prefer long sleeve sweater. But in this kind of season when you cannot predict how it's gonna be and what you have to wear and wherever, I think vest is the perfect choice. And I think I need to figure it out what I could do with the other 250 grams, because I don't know if I feel to replicate and make another of these, but with 250 grams, what could I make? I was also thinking to buy somewhere to pair and see if will be less itchier. So I need to figure it out something. And now let's talk about my finished object. This has also no pattern. This is my summer top. I made it because I was not feeling that I was like following some patterns for summer top, camisole. I wanted something simple, but that could cover my upper part, like without covering so much. What I mean, it's kind of silly, maybe, I don't know. I was noticing that every camisole, every top that I was finding on Ravelry, on Instagram, something that I was also making, and this kind of problem that I would have to wear with bras without any strap. This is not the most comfortable choice for me. It can go well if I need to wear, like if I have some occasion that I can, okay, be not 100% confident and comfortable, but on a daily basis, I wanted something that was completely comfortable for me. So I combined two of my needs. One was, of course, the need of having this kind of, like, I wanted something that was fitted for my bras. And the second need was that I had two skins of drops cotton merino in this stunning shade that is color 26, this kind of petroleum blue, I would say, and I had only 2 of these. So I talked about a bit more about my choice on my last video on in Lithuania, and so I made the swatch, I picked needle, and then as I have just finished the chemical number 4, I was like kind of in love with the provisional cast on, and I made the provisional cast on for the cap, the 2 caps for the front and some smaller one on the back. And then I decided to like take all the measures for these, considering my bra. And while doing this, I was okay. Then I joined in the round, and I was okay, a bit worried because I was not feeling, oh, maybe I should add one more scale to not have this cropped look. But in the end, I really like. This is fitting perfectly my size, and of course this is cropped, so I will need to wear like with the high waist jeans or some other pants, and I would have like 1-2 centimeters of belly of skin that is outside, but okay, I will like, and this is will be perfect for the summer. And even I was thinking for the spring to wear it with a skirt on top, a white skirt, and it's kind of a freshy look, very springy. I'm happy how it looked. And also I was a bit worried because last year I cast it on and I finished a top that was 100% wool, or like wool and acrylic, and I wore sometimes in Lithuania, because in Lithuania was kind of crazy weather in June, but then in the summer in Italy was not possible because you cannot wear wool with 35 degrees. It's not for me. So I was a bit, I don't know if this is 50% wool and 50% cotton, so maybe I will need to try and find out when the season will arrive and the weather will be a bit warmer than it is in these days. But I will definitely go for a try and see if this is a good match for this middle season weather. Yes. Again, I switched for all the other project, all my other whips. I switched with cotton because I was finding that cotton silk, this kind of non-animal silk is still an animal fiber, but this kind of not woolly alpaca fiber for the summer. And my first whip is kind of 70-80% finished. I need to finish the two sleeves and a bit of the body, but this is the Anker Tee by PetiteKnit. I liked a lot. I like the color. This is a 100% cotton. It's cotton nuvola from the brand of my local yarn shop, and I already used this kind of cotton for my camisole number 4 in white, and I had to be used, but I think was because I've never knitted on nothing of cotton before this camisole number 4, so I was used to the feeling of the wool and the alpaca and this kind of, I think it's cotton is more rough, and while doing the camisole number 4 is knitting and purling like together, and was a bit hard on my fingers, but with time I get used, so it's kind of stepping forward these first moments when you are not perfectly conscious of what you are doing and how, like, I think the hands has this kind of memory, and they need to adapt to new fibers. But this fluon is very nice. I was trying, and I thought that maybe this is a bit too high on my neck. I will definitely have, I don't know how it could change, but maybe it's few centimeters less on the first round, but this will not be even. I don't know, and also I need to add the elastic band here to have like more fitted look. So this is what I made until now. The pattern is very nice, very good written, and I loved the fact that she said that how many rows you need to do, because every time that in a pattern it is said, oh, you need to knit for 5-10 centimeters. I rush, and then when it's time to measure, I will, oh yes, this is 7 millimeters is enough, and instead is 6, and you need to continue for 100 centimeters. And having in the pattern written that you need to work, I don't remember, 10-15 rows, I will, okay, I need to count, I need to stick on it, and this motivates me a lot. And I think this is more a fact of in the beginning, because in the beginning you don't really see what you have in mind, something that will appear, but in the beginning is nothing. So I think it was in my novice sweater that I had to, like, you have to increase also here, you get some increases while going down. And in the beginning it was, oh, you need to knit for 5 centimeters, but then I knitted for 4, and then like, okay, no, but I needed to wait a bit more and knit a bit more also on the small measures, because otherwise the garment will not be perfect. Still, I was lucky with the novice sweater. Still was fitting good, but yes, that's it. For the moment, I used fully 4 skeins. One thing maybe I should say, but I will need to find out after knitting the sleeve. These kind of patterns have more stitches for the sleeves than I would need, I think, because while fitting, I was feeling it was too much fabric, because I am skinny, but I have a 90 centimeters bust, so usually I need size S, but I think for my arms I could need an excess size, so I need to find how to split for sleeves and body with a number of stitches that will not make my arm feel bigger. Okay, it's not this big amount of fabric that is like too much, but still you are making a garment and I would like to feel it properly, and this is lots of time working, so I will prefer to have something that is completely nice for me, even though also I like the process of knitting, like knitting for the purpose of knitting and not only for the purpose of having a new garment. And that said, I have the Kumulus Tee. Okay, this is only one and a half nights of knitting, so it's not much, and I'm not fooling you, this is only cord. I'm knitting from front and back and forth because it's this pattern that you need to work back and forth and then join and round something like after the shape of the V-neck, I think, if I did mistake reading or remembering. And it's very nice, it's very long knitting, there is lots of purling, and every time that like you of course you do increases, and every purling row is much more purling, and I don't know, but I'm liking, it's kind of addicting. I will never stop because it's kind of you need to repeat like distraction several times, and I'm not even in half of these repeats, but it's kind of okay, one more round, but one more round means one more round of knitting and purling, and then no, I would like to knit another more, and like yesterday night I was die and was nice, and this white like I'm new to like knitting in neutrals or wearing neutral tones, but I'm trying to switch because I would like to have this more homogeneous wardrobe that I could pair easily without having a crazy amount of garments. And also I'm trying to see myself with lighter tones, and I'm liking myself with lighter tones instead of these like intense. Like I would like to be more balanced. I don't know. I never try to find my season. Like I have some. Like there was a period of my life that I was like very into knitting. Not knitting. Sorry, very into knowing which season you are to feel perfect, because you need to see the intensity, the contrast, and there was, oh, but I am a winter or I am an autumn, and I will not know. Definitely, like I think I will stay in between like autumn deep and winter deep, because in like I'm this kind of person that doesn't get very white, but of course in winter I lose a lot of my color. It seems like this kind of olive tone that is kind of sick. I have the sick feeling, while in summer with the tan I will get very dark. Even I put 50 SPF, and I still get very very dark. So I don't know. So I would like to wear more whitey, beigey, light pastel colors, and this summer will be the summer of this kind of colors. And what I have to say, this is the same yarn that I used, of course. I don't remember if I already said. Like I decided to cast on the Kumulus Tee because last week I saw an episode of Anker Tee knits, and she was wearing the Kumulus Tee with a top on under, and I saw her look and I was, oh no, this is marvelous. I would definitely replicate her outfit. Like it was very simple, very simple. With, I think was I don't remember, it was kind of pinky salmony top and a white camisole, or the opposite, the white camisole and pinky Kumulus Tee. But I loved, and that got me to, okay, I need to knit, and I want a Kumulus Tee, and also I think I would go for the modified sleeves, so I would make a long sleeves. And that's it for my knitting this weekend. Last weekend I learned, like for the first time, how to sew. I was very happy. I asked my mom to teach me, because we have this old sewing machine that also my grandmother was using, and was my mom first sewing machine. And I don't know, I have this thing in mind since last year. I want to make, not, I don't know if I am already in the step to make my own clothes, but I would like to make my own little objects, not objects, but kind of things like bag, like this handbag, or this, I have this And this is also handmade. This is a present, a very nice present, and this is made from uh, scraps from a tessuteria, no, tappezzeria. How is it in English? Google says tapestry, but tapestry is the like tissue, the fabric. I don't know, this kind of places where you make curtains, you made this kind of like pillowcases, everything for the house. And these are scraps for from a Portuguese tapestry. We say that is the correct term. And in this I put my Kindle that now is not here because it's on charge, and it's very comfortable because my Kindle is old and I cannot find another cover because the one that I have is kind of old, a bit broken, but better broken than my Kindle because luckily is in perfect condition still since 2017-16, very decent amount of time. And I would like to make some other of these, not to bring my Kindle but to bring other objects. I would like to have a bag for my whips, some projects that I will take with me while traveling, while going somewhere. Something is that will be with me. And also I think this could make some good nice present, like is homemade, and I think people will like, and they would like also to add some personalized details with other techniques. We will see how far I get. For the moment I made 2 scrunchies. These are silky. My mom knows a lady that owns a tapestry shop here in my city, and I asked her if she could give me some silk. This is pure silk because I wanted some pure silk scrunchies for the hair, because I read that scrunchies are very good, and silk is perfect to let hair to not be broken. And so was very nice to spend all the Sunday morning with my mom. We were like having good time together, and I learned how to learn is a big word, but we spend, I think, we made 3. One is not very nice, but it was too big, like the fabric was too much fabric. But these 2 I liked, and the last one, it took me, I think, 20 minutes, so I was speeding up, and it was very nice. It's like this, for some part I had to ask my mom for like her help, because I was making some mistakes. I was a bit rushing, and she needed to correct my work. But I'm very happy. Now I have 2 scrunchies, 3 if we consider also the not good one, not very like nice looking, because I was still using it is still something. And we'll see what will be on next, and what I will like, how far I can get. I was watching lots of video on how to sew this, how to sew that, and on Instagram, on YouTube is full of this crafting, and I'm kind of enjoying. And it was every time that I look at them, I'm very, oh, I would like to do, I would like to make everything. But this is part of my life. Every time I see something I would like to have, I would like to do, I would like to try. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed being with me all this time. I hope to see you also in the next video, and I wish you a very nice day, end of the day, tea time, wherever. See you. Bye.